Hi everybody, hello and welcome. Well, as you can see, I have a Miss P's pretty pink box in front of me. A pretty pink postage box. And it's full of goodies, so let's have a look and see what's inside. This is a little introduction to my new folio. I guess it's still a folio. And this is a waterfall one. And as you can see from the front, those of you that are keen on Timmy, this is using Timmy paper. So let's, I don't know where to put things, there's so much stuff. Let's have a look at the Timmy journal first of all. See what's what. So it has the now familiar string and button closure. This one's got a yellow button on because it's, oh, Mr. F, he's so good. Because I've used the wallflower paper, the Timmy wallflower paper, which has the yellow flowers on it, and I've used a yellow button, which I think looks quite nice. And it opens up like this, and it opens up like this. And there is our lovely waterfall inside. It's all covered in Timmy paper. These hinges down here are, I don't know what else to call them, they're kind of living hinges, you know, they're not a single crease. There's a myriad of creases, which gives them then the potential to actually grow as your journal grows. So let's just have a quick look through it. I have put, as well as covering it with the paper, I've put some, let's find some card. I've put some pockets and tucks in. This one's a nice big side tuck. This one's got two pockets, one here and one there. I've put lace down the side. It's just all lovely. I've sewn the actual this part, the central, the waterfall part. I've sewn it together, and then I've put some elastic round it to hold it onto the folio. If you wanted to, you could unpick the stitching and sew it through onto the folio. I just thought I'd leave it on elastic, and then it's easier for you to take out if you want to whilst you're busy working on it. Here we have a nice belly band, nice big belly band with lace on each side, but there's still plenty of room for you to decorate. Plenty. Couldn't remember how to pick that up. Nice horizontal belly band there. I mean, that would just look lovely decorated up and something really pretty put behind it. And then here we've got a couple of side pockets, and they go like that. And this is, well, that to me is the image of the waterfall pack. I love that. The two blue tits, why wouldn't I? And that's the folio part. Then here we've got two flaps that go up like that. They're covered back and front. You can put anything you like in there. You know, it would be a nice place to put an envelope, wouldn't it, or something like that. But you know, the choice is yours. Absolutely, put some journaling cards in, whatever you fancy. And then that's ripe for decoration. There's so many places that you can decorate this. And then it folds over on itself like that and just wraps up. I've managed to get my string in a knot, but there you go, that's that. But coming alongside that, and in case you want to dip your toes in the Timmy pool, but you haven't got Timmy things, and you think, oh, I'd like that journal, but I haven't got anything Timmy to decorate it with. Well, here I am, I've come to your rescue. So let's go through these little bags, see what I've included, what fun you can have. There's a letter N to start with. It's one of those type set, I think they're called. This is one of the Timmy file folders. They come in a pack. This is the thing. I mean, I thought that some of you might have some Timmy things, but in order to go out and buy the whole ideology range, well, it's expensive. It really is. So I've tried to give you a flavour of a lot of the things that ideology have brought out with Tim Holtz. So here we've got quote chip, some pieces from the etchings set, engravings, I beg your pardon. These that are called stencil chips. 3 of those. This from the junk drawer. That's another from the engravings. Frame. Yes, it's a frame. I forgot what it was called. Another quote chip, Blessed are the Curious. And another quote chip, Be Curious. I must have been feeling curious when I put these together. Some tickets from the ticket book. There's quite a few tickets there. They're very useful things, tickets, aren't they? These are from the salvage tags from Ideology, and they're on the back and the front. Oh, that one isn't, but the rest of them are back and front. And just some pieces of ephemera. So let's put those, well, let's put them back in a bag. That's a sensible thing to do, isn't it, really? I just love going through these Timmy things. They're just, I mean, look at that umbrella. Look at that umbrella and that man. I mean, they're just made to go together. And, you know, you can put emboss and glaze on them of any colour and just completely change them. You could put crayon, distress crayon on them. You could put some distress ink down on your board, paint it. Lots and lots to be done with the engravings. They're a set of real potential, actually. Much overlooked, in my opinion, such as it is. But, you know, the frame and everything there, there's loads there even just to play with, and the file folder that you can make into a tiny little journal all on its own. So let's see what's in this bag. Oh my goodness. It's a bag full of people. Right, okay, so there's mini peeps here, which I find really useful. You know, you can pop them in most places. They're just so easy to use. So a nice group of 3 ladies there, 3 ladies there, a group of children. They look cheeky children to me. I'm just going to ask Mr. F to just pull in a little bit because you're quite a ways away. It was all right when we were looking at the journal, but now we're in a bit. I'll see if he won't mind doing that. That's lovely. I don't know if you watched Kyung's video the other night, but she'd obviously used the top half of some of these on a project, and she had a row, I think it was 5 pairs of legs. I can't wait to see what she does with that. So yeah, just, you know, a smattering of different people in different poses. A lady and a dancing girl. From the regular size peeps. This is oh, how did you get there? Another little peep. This is the smaller of the 2 file folders that come in one pack. And to be honest, you could make that into that sort of little journal then. It would look quite good, I think. Then this is ephemera from various packs. These are found relatives. These are from the new Snapshots release, which really take grunge well if that's what you're into. You know, you can scuff them, you can take your nail file to them, just take the top off a little bit, then colour them with any of the methods I've just describing to you at all, and they take it really well. You can tear them, whatever, the untold goodness there. These are the photo booth. So I've just put in a selection of those. So you can cut those up. You can use them behind the template that's in the pack, the slimline thing, whatever it's called. It's got 3 holes in it. You can split those up, put them behind. Look good there. That's another found relative. This is a frame just from an ephemera pack, and I was going to say the world. It's the United States. I know you guys like to think you're the world, but we're here too. So that's loads of goodies in there. I'm pretty sure you've got more goodies than you will use in one folio, but it's just to kind of get you started, get you to dip your toe in the water, because I tell you, once you start, there's no turning back. More tickets, toadstool, some flowery bits from the Field Notes snippet set, another ticket, some milk bottle top things, a piece of ephemera. I put in a few mushrooms so as you'd have enough if you wanted to use them. And this is just ephemera, that's from the engravings as well. And these are from what's called the portraits. They're the peeps, and very often the same peeps, but they're bigger, and they're so useful. I find these really useful. Another quote chip: today is full of possibilities, and indeed it is. Every day is. So there's some of these. There's 4 of those to get you going. Men, women, children, whatever. Cater for them all. Acetate butterfly wings. They're really nice if you split them and then put them behind. Let's see who we can put them behind. We could put them behind him, like that. Sorry about my phone, I forgot to switch it off. You know, if you split them, just move them out a little bit and put them behind somebody. I think they're really, my phone's gone mad, really effective. And some more of the full-size paper dolls. Quite a few. That's from the junk drawer. And those two. She looks so happy, and this one's like, do I really have I got to do this? So pop those back in. So I think you can see that today is indeed full of possibilities. Endless possibilities with these. It just depends how your mind works, really, putting them together. You've watched me put quite a lot of these things together now. You know how I do it. You know, it's plenty inspirational videos for you on YouTube to watch, people putting Timmy things together. But I'm sure that you all have your own creative juices going. So this is largely metalwork. And some of this is quite expensive to buy in the sets, so this is a good opportunity to get your mitts on some. So these plastic letters, I find they stick on really well with the collage glue. You know, the matte collage medium, I think it might be called. Just stick them on and leave them for a while. So it's just a smattering of odd ones. Oh, that's it's like an enamel number. I hadn't realised I'd given you number 13, but I quite like that. Halloween's coming up, so and it's got 2 holes in it that you just put 2 brads through. Yes, thanks. This one is gorgeous. I mean, it's quite weighty. Property of the art department. If found, please return in the number. And once again, you need a quite large head brad to go through those, or you can get all fancy on it and put string or twine through it and then attach the twine to something that holds it on really nicely as well. There is a whole reel of this stuff, washi tape, and it's the story one, so it's got all different words on it. There's a pin flare, always shine brightly. I chose that one specifically because I really like it. There's a couple of ordinary sized paper clips. These are, we call these bulldog clips, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, paper clips anyway. And they're really great for things that you just want to clip onto your journal. This is kind of like a kilt pin for those of us of my age that remember wearing kilts. But once again, it's great for attaching things and looks really good when it's on. And then 2 of these itsy bitsy teeny weeny clips. I mean, look at the size of them. But I find these really useful. I use most of these when I've got a pocket and I put a tear down the pocket and roll the page back, distress it, and then put this on it and it holds it in place. So there's a couple of those. You use your own imagination what you want to do with it. There's this, I think they're called Knowledge. Oh no, maybe it's just because this one is. I can't remember what these are called, but they're metal. They've got this one in particular has got a K straight through it, you know, knocked out of it, and it says Knowledge. And once again, that would go on with chain, with jump ring, with twine, with a brad. Just think of what you can think of. And as Tim would say, you do you. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 2 J's in there, but you never know. Somebody might be called John Robert and somebody might be called Billy Johnson. There you go. There's another one of those. This is fabulous. I love this. The Webb Company, Allentown, Pennsylvania. I think Jean comes from Pennsylvania, doesn't she? I thought she did anyway, so I've included this because of our love of Jean. But that would look fabulous, you know, on the cover of a journal or whatever. Where's our journal? Here it is. It's just a fabulous thing. I mean, it's glorious. Oh, here's an F. F for Fiona. Marvellous. And there's a 2 as well. There you go. Just a mixture. This is what they call a story stick. It's got love on it. Same sort of attachment things with this. You can use any that I've already run through. This, I can't remember what these are called now. But if you've got some fabric or washi, anything really, you can slide this in, and then it's kind of like a key ring here. So you can slide a bit of paper. Not that, that's too thin. That's too cream. Just a piece of card. Come on. I've got dozens. Here we go. So you can just slide that oh dear, in there. You can. Honestly, you can. I've done it dozens of times. That's it. I think you might have to put a pin in. No, that's it. So that holds that completely in place. Look. See, that's a big piece of card that's holding in place. And this just slides into somewhere on your page, wherever you want it. And they're really useful, and they're discontinued. You cannot get these anymore. So I've given you a couple of those. I can't get this off here now. It's quite a tight grip. And then I've given you 3 of these game spinners, because I know that some of you like to use them or would like to use them. Because you've seen the way I use them, keeping pages down, etc. And yet to go out and buy a whole pack, would you use them? Well, here's 3. So now you can dip your toe in the water. I've put in 3 of these teeny tiny little safety pins. They're gorgeous for just adding, you know, little stuff. Here's a wayward toadstool. 2 of these. I thought I put 2 of those in. No, maybe just 1. Yeah, just 1. It's called an index clip, and it just goes over the side of your page, and it will hold most things down. Will even hold string, actually. You can get string through there and it won't come off because it's really quite tight. So they're useful. This is called an antique gem. It's all blingy, but on the reverse it looks quite old. So they're really nice charm. This is a heart charm, and we've got a lucky charm here, a shamrock. Got a letter P here. You can colour these as well, actually. Use your alcohol markers and colour those. And this one, I can't remember what you call these, but they're lovely. I really like using them. Own Your Dreams. Yeah, Own Your Dreams. And this, which is gorgeous, it's a buckle. So you could put that round your journal. It's firm enough to do that with. This part moves, so you know, make it as you would a normal belt, whether you want it just as a small part of a page, coming down a page, on top of a belly band, to close your journal, whatever. There's loads of ways to use it. And I have actually put you a brad through there so you could get the hang of how that worked. And there's that bit there. It's just a fully functioning buckle. It's gorgeous. So that, I think, is that. And I'm sure you'll agree there's just loads and loads of goodness that you can use either to finish off the folio, this folio. I'm sure you'll have more than you can actually fit in that folio. And so it'll keep you going for a little while you decide, did I enjoy using that? Would I use those if I had them? And things that you think, no, I actually, I wouldn't really use those or that. I'll give that a miss. But they're nice to have because you've got one or two just to use up. So that is all the goodies there, loads and loads, and the folio. So I think that will keep you off the streets for a little while. So thanks very much. I'll list this straight away in my Etsy shop. So hopefully whoever gets it will really love having it. Love the Timmy stuff just the way that I do. So thanks for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye.